Hello everyone. This video is about moral consistency. We've all been disappointed by someone we admire for their ethical integrity when they turn their back to the plight of certain people, whether they be minorities, immigrants, or Palestinians. An individual's ethics can be compromised by primitive survival fears or the corrupting influence of doing our duty by remaining loyal to our group. Only the morally unfree who blindly follow their natural instincts or the commands of duty turn their backs on their neighbors if these do not obey the same instincts and the same laws as themselves. At one time in human development, tribalism was necessary. Today, loyalty to a tribe will at some point retard an individual's growth. A tribe is a whole, and all members of the tribe exhibit the peculiar characteristics which are conditioned by the nature of the tribe. Tribal conformity does not allow for freedom. A tribe will cause a normally good person to turn their back on the other because diversity threatens the tribe. We see news reports every day of tribal hostility towards others in ethnically determined states. To build a nation around ethnic identity is long outdated and will always lead to human rights violations. We all have that special case where we justify taking sides against the other. How can we be morally consistent? An ethical individualist overcomes personal bias by rising to the level of universal thinking, where he grasps an idea that inspires action. This idea is determined by reason and makes perfect sense to us because we experience it as an intuitive insight. Neither a previously determined character nor an external ethical principle accepted on authority influence our conduct. The action is therefore not stereotypical, it does not follow any rules, nor is it automatically performed as a reactive response. Rather, it is determined solely by its own ideal content. This is the basics of ethical individualism, but we are looking at moral consistency. This brings up another standard. Whoever lacks the capacity to think out for himself the ethical principles that apply in each particular case will never rise to the level of genuine individual willing. The standard is to try and be ethical in every situation. We all know ourselves well enough to be aware of some glaring dark areas where we allow fear, anger, spite, or our need to fit in to justify or ignore inhumane treatment of the other. The power of ethical insight can overcome this, if we have the courage to allow it, by universalizing the situation, even if it means losing our friends, family, and tribe. When bias is removed and the situation is universalized, what happens is in a sense similar to the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You are able to reverse the situation and place yourself in their shoes, or place your friend, son, daughter, or wife in their situation. Universalizing the situation without bias will mean our opposition to atrocities like collective punishment or ethnic cleansing will be consistently applied around the world. Rather than dehumanizing people as the other, universal ethical thinking humanizes humans. Then we can maintain our own self-dignity by being ethically consistent. Thanks for watching, and remember to live and let live.